So this is my favorite 10-minute sequence that you can do every day. Or when you've just gotten out of bed in the morning, or maybe you're halfway through your day, you've been sat at the desk for a little while and you just need to add a bit of movement into your day, especially for those days where you're not planning to do any form of yoga or maybe even exercise at all today. Start with this and hopefully that'll set you up for the day. So roll out your mat and join me lying down on your back. So come and lie down on your mat. Starting to take deep breaths in through the nose, allowing the belly to expand. And breathe out through the nose. Just take another couple of breaths here. And when you're ready, reach your arms up overhead. Reach your feet down long and take a big odd stretch. And bring your knees into your chest, create a little ball. Give them a hug, maybe rock side to side. And then extend your left leg out long. Maybe it can go all the way down to the mat. And then take that left hand to the right knee. Bring the knee across the body down towards the floor. Try and keep both shoulders on the mat as you take the right arm out to the side with the palm facing up. Maybe look over to the right. Come back into center. Give your legs a little hug. Again, maybe rock side to side. Putting that lower back on the mat. And then this time, extend the right leg out long, taking it all the way down to the floor if it goes. And then take the right hand to the left knee, bring that knee across the body towards the floor. Doesn't have to go to the floor. Take the left arm out to the side with palm facing up. Maybe look to the left. And then coming back into center. You can choose to rock to a seated position or use your hands. When you get there, sitting up nice and tall, however's comfy with your legs. Tip your head over to one side. Let it roll forwards and up to the other side. Forwards and back to the stop. And then back into center. Take your right hand down to the side and your left arm up in the air. Inhale. Keep both sit bones on the mat as you exhale, leaning over to the right. Take your left hand towards your head, so bending your elbow. With an inhale, you're going to open that left elbow a little bit more. Maybe look underneath. And then exhale, bring the elbow down towards the opposite arm. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. One more time. And then come back to center. Taking the left hand down, the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, leaning over to the left. bending in that right elbow, taking the hand towards the head. Inhale, open the elbow a little bit further. And exhale, bring the elbow down towards the opposite arm. Inhale to open. And exhale to close. One more time. And then come back to center. Take your hands towards your head. You can interlace or just have the hands next to the head. Inhale, open the elbows wide, lift the chest. And on your exhale, round the spine, bring the elbows together, drop the head. Inhale to open. And exhale to close. One more each way. And then release the hands. You're going to take them behind your back. Take the fist onto the left hip. Roll the shoulders back. Tip your head over to the left. And then gently let that head roll forwards and into the middle. And then back up to the left. Gently go back and forth a few times. And back to neutral and take the hands to the opposite side. Roll the shoulders back, tip the head to the right. And again, let the head roll forwards into the middle. And back up to the right, the same way you came from. Gently back and forth a few times. And release the hands, coming back to center. You're going to roll onto your hands and knees and end up in downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the bum, find your downward facing dog. Lifting the tailbone high, pushing the floor away through the hands. Maybe starting to pedal out the legs a few times, straightening one and bending the other. Feeling the stretch down the backs of the legs, the length in the spine. And pause there in your downward facing dog. Optional three-legged dog, right leg comes up into the air. Maybe bend the knee and open out the hip. And then step that right foot through between the hands. Come to find low lunge. Back knee drops on the mat. Inhale, take the arms up. And then take those hands down behind you. Clasp the hands behind you, or if they don't do that, turn them to face out. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Maybe you can lift the hands away from the bum. Release the hands, take them down either side of the front foot. Tuck the back toes, step back to your downward facing dog. Again, maybe pedal out the legs a few times here. Maybe let the hips shift around. And then find stillness. And optional three-legged dog. The left leg comes up into the air. Maybe bend the knee and open out the hip. And then stepping that left foot through between the hands. Find your low lunge, back knee drops on the mat. Inhale, arms up. And lowering those hands down, either clasping or turning to face out. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest. Maybe lift the hands away from the bum. keep the collarbones feeling wide. Shoulders down. Release the hands, take them down either side of the front foot. Coming back to your downward facing dog, tuck the back toes, lift up and back. And then this time, you're going to have a short down dog, so step in a little bit if you need to for this. You're going to take your right hand, reach for your left leg. If you manage to touch, you're going to grab hold, pull in and maybe look underneath your left armpit. Return the right hand down to the floor. Same thing on the other side. Left hand tries to reach for right ankle. If you can touch, you're going to grab hold and then maybe gentle pull in, looking underneath the right armpit. Come back to a strong downward facing dog. Hips are lifting high, maybe pull the ribs in a little bit. Shoulder blades wide across the back. And then from this nice strong position, if your shoulders feel okay, you're going to let your chest sink through. Feel a little bit of opening through the shoulders and in the upper back. Press into the hands, come back into your regular downward facing dog, and start to walk the hands towards the feet. You can bend the knees. Find yourself in a forward fold. So knees are soft, feet are about hip distance. Tailbone is lifted and belly down towards the thighs. Relax the head down. You can have your hands on a block if you need a little bit of support. And then gently shake that head yes and no, releasing any tension in the neck. Option to go for ragdoll here, opposite hands to elbows. Elbows feel heavy, head feels heavy, maybe gently sway side to side. And then release your hands back down to the floor. If you can't pop your hands out on the floor yet, you're going to put a block underneath your hands. Left hand stays down on the floor. Left knee bends. And then reach the right arm up towards the ceiling, maybe looking towards it. Take that right hand down, pop it on the floor or your block. Bend in the right knee and take the left arm up into the air, maybe looking towards it. And take the left hand down. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Arms up in the air. Take a big stretch here. Lifting the chest up towards the ceiling. Maybe side to side. And then take a big circle with the arms nice and wide. And place them at your chest. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did enjoy it and you feel good, don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Most importantly, come back again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.